outer court had, as the light in the outer court was the natural light, because there was no covering. So the sun, they could see the sun and all that, the moon and all that. When you go to the holy place, the golden lampstands, they provided light in the holy place. 7 golden lampstands. So they will light them, and the fire will, will produce light. When you go to the Holy of Holies, there is no natural light, no artificial light. It is only the Shekinah glory, the glory of God, that shines in that place, the Holy of Holies. You see, that's the light that can help us dominate the systems of the world. We need to have an encounter with this light. That encounter, that light is not the light of education, not the light of common sense, not psychology, not philosophy. Those things can never prosecute divine agenda. They can never help you to dominate. All the things you learn in school, they will not help you to dominate the cosmos. It's light, all right. It will help you to make a living, but if you want to dominate the cosmos, you need a superior light. Jesus met one woman, and the woman said, Jesus said, "Give me water to drink." And she said, "Why is it that you, a Jew, you are asking me, a Samaritan woman, to give you water?" And you know the conversation. Then he said, "If you knew the gift of God and the one who says to you, 'Give me to drink,' you would have asked me, and I would have given you water that you will never thirst again." And the woman said, "Sir, our father Jacob dug this well for his descendants and his animals, and you don't have anything even to draw water from the well. So how can you give me the water?" Later on, the woman said, "Okay, sir, give me this water so that I will never thirst again." And he said, "Go and call your husband and come." Because there are some graces that you can't receive alone. God will say, "Go and call that person before I release the grace. Go back to that person before you get the grace." The woman said, "I don't have a husband." Jesus said, "You have had 5 husbands. And even the one you are living with, the 6th one, is not your husband." You know what that means? The 5 husbands is your 5 senses. There's a realm of knowledge and wisdom and light that you can get from your 5 senses. The knowledge you get from your 5 senses, common sense, what you see with your eyes, what you hear, what you smell, what you taste, what you touch. That knowledge is common sense. It can lead you only thus far. Common sense cannot lead you to prosecute divine agenda. That's why you have to look beyond the common sense. Look at this person and you say, okay, mean, median, mode, putting 2 and 2 together, Pythagoras theorem and Gay-Lussac's law of this and that and that. When I do the titration, I can see that this man or this woman will be a good wife or a good husband. That's common sense. So when I look at the height and I look at the car keys and the height and the money in the wallet, this is the chosen one of the Lord. That is common sense. Common sense, it can fill you. Because Matthias and the other one, they will say, "Oh Lord, you know the hearts of men." You need to go beyond the body and ask the Lord. You know the hearts of men. Whether this man I'm going to marry will even cheat on me, I don't know. Will start maltreating me, I don't know. So I'll not marry him or her simply because she's beautiful, or because he looks good and he's handsome. Those things are important. But I want to look beyond the 5 husbands, the 5 senses. The woman had a 6th husband. A 6th husband, that's the mind. That's psychology. The realm of the mind, the mental power. The sixth husband is the mind. That can also not prosecute divine agenda. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your path. When you rely on the sixth husband, he will fail you. There are many things in this life you can't prosecute them with the five husbands or the sixth husband. You must go to the seventh husband. That's the realm the woman hit. So Jesus was the seventh man that she encountered. And you know what happened when she encountered the seventh man? She was transformed. She was an evangelist. Malfunctioning evangelist. But she didn't know. The same way she could snatch people's husbands. You know why? When she went to the town, all the men followed her. you are not getting it. The woman didn't mind her at all. She was a professional. So the same way she was snatching people's husbands. How can she marry 5 husbands and living with one that is not her own? She was just a side chick. And she met the 7th man. Her life changed. Light came. That light brought transformation. That light brought revival to the people, the whole city. That light made an evangelist out of her. You know something? Not until you encounter that light, you cannot be an effective tool in the hands of God. If you want to minister life, you see, for instance, you can be talking to people, but there will be no life, no spirit. You have to encounter that light. When we talk about wisdom, excellence, leadership, from which realm are we talking? 5 husbands, the 6th husband, or the 7th husband? When we say wisdom, wisdom is in degrees. There's a wisdom that the Bible calls devilish wisdom. Another one the Bible calls sensual wisdom, earthly wisdom. And there's one the Bible calls wisdom from above. It says the wisdom from above, that one is first of all pure, peaceable, easy to be entreated, full of good fruit, without partiality, without hypocrisy. James chapter 6, verse 17. So that's the wisdom that comes from above. Superior wisdom. The kind of wisdom we need to dominate the system is not book knowledge. It's not even Bible knowledge. It's beyond Bible knowledge. It's revelation knowledge. How do we get that one? Relationship. When we stay with God, we encounter his light. It is that light that breaks through darkness.